And it's Barry McGuigan, as you won't have seen him before, on the canvas. He's put there by Luton-based artist Peter Deighan, who you may remember has painted some former Miss Anglias, but it's certainly a bit different, Peter, getting Barry. How did you come to do this one?
Well, Barry and I come from the same place in Ireland, County Monaghan. The editor of one of the local papers thought that it would be nice to have Barry painted by one of the local artists, so this is the result.
What was he like as a subject?
Lovely. He's as nice a man as he seems to be, as he comes across on television. He's a very, very nice fellow.
Now, how did you decide upon this particular layout? It's pretty unusual.
Yes, there's two ways of painting a portrait. One is formal, dressed, sitting down or whatever. I decided to do Barry as a boxer, with possibly with boxing scenes in the background. These are lead-ups to his winning the world title fight.
Did you actually go along and see him box to do this?
Yes, I did, many times. Many times. Now,
for some years now, you've been building up a reputation as somebody who paints horses, become very successful at that indeed. We can demonstrate that by looking at that canvas behind us. Now tell us what that is.
It's a painting of all of Robert Sangster's Group 1 winners of 1984, commissioned by Robert Sangster.
And Robert Sangster is there on the right. And who are those two gentlemen on the left?
That's Vincent O'Brien with his son David, who's trained two of the horses, between them trained two of the horses in the painting.
Do you develop a particular affection for the individual horses when you're doing something like this?
I think I do. In this one, possibly El Gran Senor in the bottom left-hand corner was my favourite, who happened to be Vincent O'Brien's horse. And was narrowly beaten by his son David's horse in the 1984 Derby.
So they're all winners. Mention of the Derby. We've got a Derby winner over here, and indeed the champion jockey Steve Cawthon. Tell me, though, how do you actually do these pictures? I mean, do you take photographs? Are you a very quick sketch artist or what? Well,
I do that as well. I go along to all the race meetings and study the horses very closely. I do some sketches and take photographs at the time. I also use videotapes of the races, which I find very, very handy. I can stop them where I want to and study the horses.
I mean, do they all seem to have different character to you, these horses?
Absolutely. Oh, yes. So they are. This is why I do the large painting of the head, because the head shows the character of the horse.
Why do you think I should have a canvas like this rather than a video that you mentioned, or even a good photograph? What is it about a painting?
Well, it's the human element, I think. Possibly the fact that a trained artist has studied and spent time painting and understands what he's doing and has sympathy with it, that makes this worthwhile. Is it going to be horses from now on, do you think? Have you given up
people?
No, I still paint portraits mainly. Horses are a close second.
Thank you very much, Peter. And the McGuigan and the Cawthon are both available as limited editions. Well, that's it. We'll be under starters' orders at the usual time tomorrow. Until then, from all of us here, a very good night to you. Good night.